I think in general the most impactful thing was just getting an idea of like actually, what's happening in sort of these urban environments. It's something that you kind of hear all the time, and I even live in a city where like this, stuff goes on in terms of homelessness and just how much of a need there is to help out. But it's one thing to hear it and hear that certain things are understaffed or certain families just have so much that they need. It's another to actually be able to come down and see it, and I think that's something that's going to last. It's definitely for me, and I think for everyone. That's something going to really make an impression. To get more specific, I think getting a chance to volunteer at the Boys and Girls Club, getting a chance to do that for 3 days where we really got to know the kids, that's something that's going to make like a real lasting impression. Just to see how much need there is at a place like a Boys and Girls Club where they're clearly understaffed. I think I'm going to be able to go back and know that my time, something we talk about a lot is that time is what's needed at these things, and just be able to devote a lot of that. When we stayed at Emory on those wonderful wooden floors, we had a chat late at night where we all pretty much just sat down and learned a lot about each other, and we sat and talked about things we wanted to do once we got back and how the trip had affected us. And it was kind of like, it started as like almost like, here's what we're going to do to talk and learn about each other, but it became sort of this organic thing where we all just sat down and started sharing and started talking about different things. And it was just amazing to sit down. And one of the things we mentioned in the talk was, there are people we've known for years who we don't know things that we now know about all the people on the trip. And my favorite thing about the trip was the people, and so it was nice sort of at the end to get to learn about all the people in ways that are as amazing. And I think a word that I think maybe gets overused, it's a little cliche, but life-changing. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that we saw and a lot of stuff that we learned, and it's going to make an impact, and it's going to change, I think, the way that we all do things, and it definitely will, change the way that things that I do for the rest of my life. So definitely like a once-in-a-lifetime, amazing, like life-changing